the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make and how to avoid it. So now, when you are selling a product and service, you have to remember that there are two sides. There's you, okay, and you think this way, and then there's your customer. They think another way. You want to sell your product or your service. You want everyone to know about you and know how amazing your stuff is and buy. Your customer, on the other hand, they want to feel better. They want to solve a problem, or they want to satisfy a need, okay? So the problem is what a lot of entrepreneurs don't do. They don't sit back and consider what their customers may need, because when it comes to marketing, you have to communicate in a way that it's effective enough so that you start to get customers to buy, or from prospects rather, to buy from you. You can say, oh, we were, created in 1968. Nobody cares. They want to know how you're going to make them feel better, solve a problem, or satisfy a need. And you're going to show them how to do something. What are you going to do? How are you going to help me? It's me as the customer. They want to know what you're going to do to make their life better. And if you don't communicate that effectively, it will affect your sales. So let's talk about that a bit. People buy benefits. They don't buy features. They buy benefits. They want to know how this product is going to benefit their life. Now, the problem is a lot of entrepreneurs or business owners, they communicate in features, not benefits. And let me show you the difference. Here, the feature. You're a travel chef. That's awesome. You travel to your client and you cook stuff. That's your feature. Does that make anyone really excited? Maybe. Here's the benefit. Never need to waste your time at the grocery store or in front of a stove again. That, my dear, is a benefit. And if I know I don't like the grocery store, which I personally can't stand, I love to cook. I just hate the grocery store. I'm automatically listening. If I was never listening before the fact that you were a travel chef, because I probably didn't care. But now that you're telling me how you can benefit me, now the listening ears are on, okay? Here's another example. The feature. This is facial cleanser with anti-aging serum. Awesome. The benefit. Take only 5 minutes a day and make your skin look much younger with this facial wash. See the difference? Here's another example. Personalized workout plans viewable on your mobile device, tablet, and computer. Cool. Here's the benefit. No need to go to the gym. Get your personalized workout plan in the office, at home, or on vacation. Do you see the difference? So when you're doing your marketing, whether it be in your emails, whether it be on your flyers, whether it be on your social media status updates, whatever, concentrate on the benefits. Concentrate as to why your consumer will want to work with you, will want to buy this product, will want to experience what you have. Don't just say what you do, because we don't care. We want to know how it benefits us. All right. Now, in this world, you have to build a relationship with current and future clients. Why is that important? Because there's so many options that people can go to buy stuff. When I was growing up, we didn't have the internet. Don't want to date myself, but the internet didn't exist, or it didn't exist to like everybody. It may have existed to the government or like the military, but it didn't exist to regular people. So if you had to get something, there were only a couple selections of stores you can go to. When I was growing up and you needed an appliance, you went to Sears. Now you can go to Best Buy, Costco, Walmart, Target. You can go to all these different places. So it's so much more important now to build a relationship with your customers and clients and prospects than it has ever been before. Why? Because there's so many more options that people have. So you have to consider that when you're in your business. You have to build a relationship with your current and future clients. Now, how do you do that? Now, you have to collect customer information. What are some ways of doing that? You can collect your email addresses from websites, and you can also use the fishbowl. If you have a store and you have customers there, just have a little fishbowl or a little box. Well, I say fishbowl because it's see-through, so people can see what's in it already. And if you already have a couple business cards there, if someone's interested in kind of learning more information or entering into the contest or getting coupons or being on your mailing list, you can have them drop their business cards in a fishbowl. That helps, particularly if you have a brick and mortar store, or for my ladies out there that do, parties with, Mary Kay, Avon, all that other stuff. Have a little box where people can drop in their contact information, because you need to collect their information. If you have a website and you are collecting email addresses, you are shooting yourself in the foot and you are leaving money on the table. The reason why, guys, because these email addresses, your customers or prospects' contact information is your black book. These are people that have encountered you in some shape or form, and they actually like you enough to give you their contact information. All right, so be sure to have a way to collect that. All right, now you also have to continue the engagement. People have told you that they like you, they want to be your friend, they want to know about your products and services, so you actually have to stay engaged with them. Some of you have blogs and opt-in lists, and people will sign up to get updates, and you never give them updates. You never give them any information, so that when you do show up in their inbox, they have no god-awful idea who you are. And then it looks like spam, and then they unsubscribe. So if you think about it, just think about how many websites and places you've been to on the internet that you've loved and you've never gone back to because they didn't have a way of keeping in contact with you. So to continue the engagement, you can do educational blog posts, you can provide coupons, which we'll talk about later, you can do videos, you can also do webinars, just like the one you're on right now, live events. So, if you're selling things, products or service, you can do your live events. Now, you also have to analyze the data. One of the most amazing things about having a portion of your business online, and even if you're in the service industry, you still need to have a portion of your business online, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But you're able to analyze data in a way that you just really couldn't do before. So if people are interested in your information, you can find this out relatively easy by finding, click-throughs in your email newsletters. You can see open rates. You can test headlines to see what causes people to open their email versus not open their email. You can see what part of the country they're in. You can just do so much to change your marketing a bit so that it could give the best results for you and your clients. You can also see your web traffic. If you have Google Analytics, many of you know about Google Analytics. It's a free analytic tool. That's why I love Google. They give you all these free tools. You can see where people are coming from. What page are people are staying on the most? So that if you see that this is what it is, this is the graph, these are the analytics, now you can take your business and take it to the next level. The problem is, guys, some of you aren't using the tools. And if you are using the tools, you're not looking at the data. So you can't exactly see how you can change your business or make it more effective, or if certain marketing campaigns have worked or didn't work. You've got to be able to test it, and you have to be able to look at the results. Got a question in that's asking about email newsletter software. Great question. There's a couple of them that you can use. Honestly, there's so many. What's important to you, you want to make sure that there's deliverability. So it's awesome to have, collect people's information, but you want to make sure that the emails actually get to them. There are certain contact, management software that their servers have been blocked because people have been using them for spam. So whichever one you sign up for, you want to make sure that the deliverability is good. I personally use MailChimp. I like MailChimp. It's very easy to use. It's very inexpensive. I think if you have less than 500 clients, it might be free. I don't know. If you have more than that, of course you pay for it. I don't remember what we pay for it, but it's something ridiculously nominal. But if you're just starting off, go ahead and check out MailChimp. So I hope that answers your question. But you can just Google email newsletter software. But again, MailChimp is what I use. So let me see. I can't multitask. I try to take the questions and answer them and do the presentation. So we'll see if I can do that again. If not, I promise you I'll answer all of your questions because I see them coming in. Okay. All right. I think that's it there. Sales reports. Sales reports are really interesting. You want to look at that, if not monthly, at least quarterly. Find out which one of your products or services sell the most, sell the least. Is there particular days? Is there certain particular times of the year? You want to look at your sales report and you want to analyze that. And I know as entrepreneurs, sometimes you're so busy just trying to make the next sale that you take a lot of these things for granted. But if you're not looking at your sales report, you can just change a couple things and explode your business. So definitely analyze the data. Now, you want to reach out to your customers 2 to 3 times a month. And some of you may think, oh, that's too much. What if they unsubscribe? First of all, if someone unsubscribes from you, that means they weren't going to buy from you anyway. So let them unsubscribe. Don't take it personal. Like, people have a lot of things to do. And if you don't personally fit what they need, it's okay. There are millions and millions of people out there on the web to work with. Okay, so don't get so distracted by that. But you want to be in your customer's face enough so that they do not forget about you. So 2 to 3 times a month is kind of that sweet spot. You're not driving them crazy, and they're also not forgetting about you. So you know, in their inbox, you have no other way of being in your customer's face as easily as email. Okay, there's really no other way and especially as cost effective. And with the way that people have smartphones now, you're in their pocket. Like, they see you and your brand more often than not. And speaking of this, those of you who have free email addresses, today is the time to get rid of your free email address. Okay, you have to get rid of it because it kills your branding for your company. Many times, if people see, you know, your name at the name of your company, they take that and they'll go to your website and learn more about you and your company and what you can do. If your address is the name of your company at gmail.com, what am I going to do with that? I still have no idea how to get to you or find out more information about you or whatever. Please, people, get rid of your free email addresses. Killing your brand. It's killing your brand. You have your domain name and your email address associated with your domain name, you look more professional. Okay? Action steps for this section. You're going to brainstorm your benefits of your products or service. And if that seems to be a challenge, just go ahead and list what your features are or your product and service. You probably already know what those are. Now, once you write down your features, take the other half of the paper and write down what the benefits are of those features. Okay, that's going to be an easier way for you to brainstorm what your benefits are, especially if you've been in the mind frame of always talking about your features. Okay, so definitely do that. Then you're going to brainstorm your customers' goals and needs. So who is your customer? You need to know who they are. What are their problems? Are they busy? Do they need to learn something? Whatever it is, you want to brainstorm what your customers' goals and needs are. Because when you do all this is what you're going to use in your marketing. Okay, this is how you get more customers, by concentrating on your customer needs and goals, not you. This is not about you. If you give a good service, product, experience to your customers, you make more money. That's just how it works. Okay, so stop stressing on, oh, I gotta get more people to buy. No, think about how you're going to add value to your customers. And you can't do that if you've never sat down and figure out, well, what do they need? All right, next, sign up for sign up for email newsletter software. Again, like I said earlier, you can use MailChimp. There's Constant Contact that's out there. There's, some more stuff. There's I think iContact and Contact Response. There's a bunch of them. But sign up for one. Do not commit to a contract for anything yet. You want to test out maybe a couple of them and see which one you like better, which one is easier for you to use, but sign up to do this, okay? Practice making ads for your product or service explaining the benefits of working with you or buying your product or buying your service. Practice making those ads. Make, 6 or 7 ads. And then these are certain paragraphs that you're going to use ongoing for the rest of your business's life. You're going to, change it up a little bit. But if you sit down and do that now, it's going to be so much easier to do your marketing. And because you stop just listing features and you list benefits, you are going to see dramatically how more people are going to sign up for your information. When I made that difference, more people were coming to me to use and buy my products and services.